and gentlemen, I'm your host Amina Zayan, and today we're going to discuss an interesting debate that went south in a matter of minutes. This took place in Lebanon on the 2nd of December 2019. Two of the greatest politicians that we know of, Martin Jones and Smith James, participated in a debate regarding the question of what role does the government play at causing income inequality. The two of them debated along with a few other participants, but shortly before we knew it, they started fighting in a completely informal manner. And they were asked to formally apologize to one another and take part from the debate. Martin Jones started off the debate by saying, quote, "There are many variables that control income inequality in a country, and the government is one of them. However, their role is very limited and there is not much they can do to move the income rate overnight." The debate quickly got heated and the two politicians started acting like rivals rather than trying to work cooperatively. They started debating back and forth to the point that one of the participating delegates said, "It soon did not feel like a debate. The other delegates and I felt like Martin Jones and Smith James just continued fighting because their ego got in the way. It was not even about income inequality anymore. It was about who can take the other one down." During the debate, Smith James mentioned some important points that I'd like to share. He mentioned that the government has the power to limit work hours for all, that the government has power to to give maximum minimum payments for all kinds of jobs, and the government can provide all citizens with equal opportunity to excel in any career path they choose. The government also has the power to control tax rates, and the government can track all financial interactions throughout the country. However, Martin Jones responded by saying, "The government is responsible for maintaining secure stability and keeping the country stable. The economy, however, relies on the people, which then affects their income rate. Also, the government has no right to switch tax numbers just so income inequality rate would go down. Some people actually work hard for their money." He also mentioned that the laws of the government change can indirectly affect the income inequality rate, but it's not necessarily intended to do that. I personally agree with what the first delegate had to say. Income inequality can and will take a long period of time before it's solved. The government can only do so much. They are not the only party that is responsible for solving this issue. Not only that, another delegate named Martha Ahmed said, "I was really looking forward to this debate. I had so much prepared. And to be honest, I agree with what the second delegate had to say. The government is the only party that causes income inequality. If the government changes its ways, we will finally see a change in income inequality for the better." But what happened between Martha Jones and Smith James was so unprofessional. And not only did they waste my time and effort, but they made a fool of themselves in front of everyone. That's not the only thing people had to say. Oh, we have an incoming phone call. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi. You want to talk about the incident that happened on December 2nd?
Yeah, I'd be delighted to.
Yes, please, tell me what you think.
I honestly believe the delegates could have handled it in a much more formal manner. However, going back to the point, I do think that the government is one factor in causing income inequality. However, it's not the only one. There are other factors that play a role as well, such as civilians, the way they act, how much they spend, how they divide their money.
This phone call was from Steve Bob. I think the government's role when it comes to income inequality varies from country to country, but that depends on how high the inequality rate is. There are many different components of income inequality: gender, age, race, and much more that can affect how much money a person is making. I personally don't think that income inequality is the same as poverty or is affected by it. Income inequality might be caused by some people's huge successes, but it's not always easy to detect whether that is the case. Income inequality is expected to be in every country. It is economically impossible to have all citizens at the same economic rate, and that is why I do not think that the government plays a big role in income inequality. I personally think that income inequality just mostly has to do with people. I think the government should start to interfere when it gets very severe. That's when there's only a small percentage of people having economic roles in the country while the rest are living in poverty. Anyway, we want to know what you guys think. Do you think the government does play a big role in income inequality in a country, or does it solely rely on the people? Also, do you think that Martin Jones and Smith James should have continued participating in the debate, or did they deserve getting kicked out? Leave a comment below or send us an email on www.anews.com.